tournament. Straight away to the picks and bans. A drafting Diggy Lancelot has been banned out. Now that's a staple ban in our tournament at this moment. Oh, finally we're going to see a Fanny ban away from Tyrant side, which is in the blue, while
well, on the other side, we are going to see on the red side is LourvSG waiting out. They either need to be removing Akai, Grok, or Kagura because Tyrant's going to pick up either one of these if they do not ban it. Difficult decision for them here.
I think they would rather. I think Love should ban. Oh, what a Hilda!
In fact, it is going to be a Hilda ban. So we're going to see lots up for grab here. Kagura being locked in really instantly. We're going to have two more other people on the other side. This looks like it's going to be the Akai pickup, perhaps maybe Grok. Aurora's also there. We also have Saber that can be picked up as well.
A lot on the line for Love, hovering on that Akai. I think they should prioritize on. Oh, okay.
It's going to be a lock Zilong. Yes, I like that. No, that's actually really good here. Split push, high damage, high mobility. Really nice coming in. This leaves it open for Tyrant here. Belmont already very quickly being hovered across here, as well as Carry. So lots of damage from Kagura and Carry coming through. Belmont does get locked through, and Love is left to respond here. Aurora still a good pickup for them. We did not see her last game, so she breaks a streak.
Oh, thinking about
this time around, might be coming through. But there still is Chow that can be picked up by either one of the teams here.
Yeah, Roger is a good pick as well for this matchup. They have Carry and Kagura. They need. Oh, okay. Argus is good as well. Okay, so it depends on what Tan's gonna pick.
It looks like they want a team fight. They want is heavy engaged. They want to have really strong laners at the same time. Both teams seem to be playing the same type of composition, same type of match. So it's going to be interesting to see which team ekes out that little bit of advantage, because snowballing really possible in either end here.
Grok and Shaw being hovered up. Would they actually lock in these two highly popular
I believe
picks?
so.
Yes.
In fact, they have. So we have the full lineup from Team Tyrant, leaving out Team Love Singapore for the last pick.
Oh, going for that Saber. Instant lock there maybe? No lock just yet.
Thinking about it for a second there. Saber might help it out, but I don't think so. They need two specific pushes that are that heavy. I would ideally like to see a Karina here, perhaps, being able to pick it up. But in fact, nope, it's going to be Saber.
Saber with that Petrify. No, that's Petrify, yeah.
That's just Love Hong. We're not sure if Love Hong is going to be playing Saber. They still can switch things around. And Matt, what do you think? Who's he going to go to, Tyrant or Love Singapore?
Oh, this is hard. This is a very hard pick. Oh my god, don't force me that kind of question. But I think Love will prevail for this.
Love will prevail. It's going to be really strong. We are into game. Blue side here is going to be Tyrant. On the red side, it's going to be none other than
LourvSG.
Oh, I like the fact that he's saying good luck, have fun. Really good sportsmanship there. This map, in 100 seconds, it is going to be turtle spawning on the bottom side from our perspective. And here we go.
They're going for an early invade, but it looks like Aurora as well as Zilong.
It's just going to be a lane proxy.
Yeah, lane proxy by the Balmont together with. Oh no, it was Balmont.
They do spawn. Their engage is coming through.
They try to get the buff, but here comes Ochoa, the frozen skill nicely there put down by Aurora. Here comes Argus trying to actually get that Chow, but Chow just kicks to the front, distancing himself on towards Argus. That was a very good early game skirmish.
It was a good attempt coming out from Tyrants. Unfortunately, not being able to lock it through. Zilong did get the buff, and it looks like all is well in Paradise.
Yep. It looks like Balmont is going to get that crab on that side lane. Maybe giving money to the Chaw, or will Balmont just take it? And Both teams are up to go for a 2-1-2 strategy. Here comes the freeze by the Aurora and the fling to the back by Zilong. I think Aeon, which is the Chow, needs to be a little bit more careful in trying to pick up targets.
He indeed does need to be careful. Akai coming in from the bottom here. Looks like Carrie might be a little bit of trouble in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Does dissuade her away by not being there. It is now 10 minutes up onto both sides before Turtle does get spawned, and it doesn't look like much of attention is being paid to either of the objectives here. Turtle is up.
And Singapore actually has the access towards the Turtle rather than the Tyrants. If you look at the positioning of the heroes at bot lane, and it looks like first blood was taken up by Aurora, and it was on the mid lane. I think it was Carrie. I think. Yep,
indeed,
Carrie.
it was Carrie. Carrie tried to dive a little bit too deep, end up as her own death there. So a little bit too ambitious, a little bit, too eager to come through. Does get punished back. So good job there coming back by LourvSG, being able to punish that overstep.
Yep. Now, first blood, LourvSG, a little bit of an extra goal there to actually break them apart in terms of goal advantage. Aggressive gameplays in the early games, but not much execution. The only kill we get was the first blood on the mid lane because of carry over pushing. I mean, tower
extending. Yep, that's right. So we are seeing that Turtle's being taken here. Oh, nice flicker away here. We'll keep him out at safety. LourvSG a little bit ahead, but it's still not too far. It is 500 gold up ahead here. Akai does get caught. Not quite the target you want to be hitting.
Has been knocked up nicely by Chow, but still the damage output was not high enough to actually take down LourvSG on that Akai.
Does come back in for a little bit of damage. We'll be able to dissuade them from the tower, which means the bottom lane is going to be relatively safe, but it's still 3 members at bottom.
Oh, here comes the Saber on towards the Balmond, and the nice frozen there by Aurora. Could actually they get this kill? Yup, Zilong comes in with that spear and finally taken down Balmond.
Balmond does go down and pushes LourvSG 2 kills ahead now. Good lead for them, but they aren't translating this too much. They still are pushing heavily from lane to lane, but not directly across the lane, where the creeps need to actually be taking the objectives and structures.
Yep. So 2 kills on to LourvSG. The Tyrants still yet to break that egg on the scoreboard, and Kagura running around there in the mid side of the map. Argus.
They will come here. Yep, they will get the finance buff for them, so that's good. That's helping them, eke away a little bit further. Tyrants not really responding to any of this in the mid lane though.
In the middle of the fight, it looks like Saber has taken down a nice pick there on towards the Chow and bringing in the scoreboard to 3-0.
Well, Chow did come in thinking that he might have a slight advantage. Unfortunately, Saber was already waiting. It looks like mid turret will go down. Carry's not going to have much of assistance here. Turret does go down, and that will signal the next turtle to be taken here. It is really well into their favor. They might want to push out another wave just before they head there. Up top, Balmond and Zilong still going ahead.
But on the mid lane, Saber has taken down Kagura. Kagura gets the double kill. Sorry, Saber takes down, I think it was Carrie. Sorry, Carrie has been taken out earlier, but Kagura comes in back with that double kill. Aeon on the Chow trying to disturb Zilong from traveling anywhere else besides the lane. Nice knockout with the umbrella from Kagura as well as the from the Chaw. One slam to the ground. Balmond got 1 kill for himself as well. This is a small comeback from Tyrants. 3-4 on the scoreboard.
Definitely good comeback here for them. They are able to secure the kills, and it is helping them to stabilize the game. This was once again coming from the punish out at mid, where there was a little bit of an over aggression. Relatively, it's only been now 6 minutes into the game. At that point, 5 minutes, and I don't think so they're pushing their luck in the right sort of avenues here.
Yep.
In a lot of senses, the wave control is still not kept. Lord has now officially spawned at 6 minutes.
Yep, Lord has been spawned. Who will be the first team that takes that knight We still yet have to wait Kagura Chow in mid lane together with Aurora and Argus.
It looks like a collab onto Akai a little bit up top will be able to escape away from it all.
So aggression not much displayed at this moment, just that they roam a lot to actually clear out the the jungle camps. And yep, they're playing quite a subtle game here.
Subtle is definitely one way to describe it. There's a lot of stability coming out from this game. They are grouped up as 5 in the top lane, looking for that dive. Top lane tower does go down. They reveal themselves. Kagura there as well. Belmont is spinning.
Oh, Belmont is spinning, but Argus should not be the main target. Akai tried to take the back line, push it down everybody, but Carry has taken down Akai in the process. Saber has taken out the charge. Grok just got killed on that Argus carry. Still not enough. Getting that Zilong around with that Grok. Triple kill by the Carry after taking down the Saber. We will see a maniac carried there on towards the top lane by that Tyrant player. 4 heroes from Singapore or LourvSG has been taken on the top side of the map.
Really nice stuff there by Carry, and this is what you want, like this super fat Carry coming across. 4-2-1, a bit of difficulty initially starting off, but already now hitting that 5,000 mark quite well ahead. The only other person is Argus coming through. And this will help them stabilize. They're now in the lead in terms of kills.
Yes.
And in the lead in terms of gold as well.
Yep, that's true. 8-6 on the scoreboard. Tyrant has come back from a 0-4 slump. Easily put there onto his LourvSG. And it looks like Tyrant might go for another kill very soon.
It certainly is possible. They're roaming together more so as a group. The main next objective is going to be Lord. They're going to be focused more towards it. And whether we're able to get it. Oh, Akai does get caught out here. Will jump to safety. They could have spelled his disaster there. Zilong needs to push. He needs to push fast, quick, and hard. Because if he's able to capture maybe 2 towers while they're, dancing around Lord, it could be helpful. But unfortunately, Grok is there to stop him.
Yep, that's true. The turtle is now slowly getting whacked by Zilong.
The top lane turret does go down. Charles a little bit low.
Charles a little bit low over there. Akai as well. Barmon did not manage to execute Akai, but Carry got that kill on the Pandam Bear. Instead, there was another kill by Team Tyrant there, bringing the score to 9-6.
9-6, steadily increasing that goal lead. 2,000 now into their favor. It looks like Zilong will be able to clear up more jungle camps, hoping to bring back the game into their favor. But guess what? Lord's already being started.
Lord has been started by Team Tyrants. I think this is a bitch Roshan. Unless... Sorry, my bad. Lord. Wrong game, my bad.
We are seeing Lord is secured now. Chow does get taken down in the end. And the fight will not continue. They're happy to just get Lord. Will have to push out. It is going to be on the bottom lane this time around.
Yep. And the Lord has been taken down by LourvSG. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My brain farted for a while just now. But it's okay. It looks like my prediction on towards LourvSG is doing pretty well. And it looks like Tyrant is now focusing a lot on the mid lane.
It looks like it is going to be focused a lot on the mid lane. That is true. Well, Lord is pushing down at the bottom. If they can create enough of a distraction, they might be able to get the next tower. But a lot of focus now, rotational wise, is moving down towards the bottom.
Yeah, because the Lord is there. Yeah, the split push actually is done by Grok there. You can see the top side. Grok is slowly approaching towards the tower. Here comes a member. Here comes with the flicker with the Chow as well as the stable out on the back. Tower has been taken down. Carry just got the kill on towards Aurora. Alongside with that tower, she still wants to go for the kill a little bit more. Almost killing that Saber at the back. And they're now still pushing in with the Lord along the side. Lord is still alive. One more tower has been taken down. Barmon is not yet dead. Finally, he's been taken down by Argus. Argus just got double kill after kicking down the Chop. Now Argus now being ganked hard there by the Kagura as well as the other members of the Tyrant team, forcing the other members of LourvSG to fall back. And The Shurikens has been open. Here comes Akai with the jump and the roll and the all by the Kagura. Saber comes in, try to get that kill on towards the Grok, and the Grok will fall down here thanks to the flick as well as the double kill by the Zilong. A nice wipe out there by LourvSG.
Really beautifully executed defense that coming out from the side of LourvSG, making sure that they could not end the game. It definitely was an option for them. Here, we are seeing that a little bit of difficulty coming up from the execution. They overextended themselves. They thought they could go for the mid turret, however, lack of priority coming in for the mid turret. What will happen in terms of the next bit of the game is going to come down to the next slot. 95 seconds on the clock.
11 to 12 on the scoreboard. The goal difference is in favor of Tyrants with, let's see, 2,000 goals or so. And in terms of objective wise, Tyrants is ahead with, let's say, how many? 7 towers against 3 that has been taken out by LourvSG. Lord is going to spawn in another 70 seconds. A lot of the members of Tyrants are in mid lane. We might see a team fight here soon enough.
In fact, they are really looking for that because that will help them secure, potentially end the game. There is a nice wave coming in from the bottom. Zilong's doing a really good job pushing out the bottom side, negating the fact that how much of effort they can be doing to end the game. It looks like it's going to be still waiting out for the extra 45 seconds before Lord does appear.
Okay, together with, I think, I can't see properly, with the other members of Team LourvSG, Tyrant rotating towards mid lane. And still not much action is happening. Both teams are playing rather defensively. The wait was actually a little bit of a waste of a time because nobody actually from the Tyrant side take the route towards the brush that LourvSG has waited for so long.
Now, Zilong at bottom. He is pushing out. We are seeing Tyrants already in place. Going to be starting out Lord soon. They still are dancing around the side. In fact, they have started it off. Zilong is running all the way from the bottom lane. Will push out yet another wave at mid. I think that is smart. I think that's wise. It will help them throughout the side. But they must secure Lord. Zilong does come through.
Comes in going the Kagura as well as the Saber all nicely. The Argo just got a kill on towards the carry. Kagura is still alive, but finally has been taken out by the Saber. Here's the comeback from LourvSG. They want to go for that Rock. Rock has been flicked up back by the Zilong, and the slap in the face by Aubi with the Balmont slap, slowing down the ever proceeding LourvSG towards the Grok. And now LourvSG tries to go for the lot. And Argus, nice lifesteal there, 200 or so.
It's definitely going to be good for him. Belmont waiting still in the fray here. Saber has to go back, clear up the waves.
Chow comes in.
Oh, this is
nice,
dangerous.
Nice freeze there by the Aurora. And Panda Akai tried to spin and push towards the Argus, but that's not enough. And it looks like Balmont is going to be taken down by Saber. Grom might join him in the graveyard just soon, but not yet much follow-up damage. Is Grog still gonna be alive?
Close.
Yes, no. It looks like Saber just got a double kill on towards the Grog. This is a very good play by LourvSG, but the overextend Akai finally has been killed by Carry.
Definitely really good job there. Coming from both teams here, being able to not only push, but also has come up with the utmost defense, exactly what they needed to make sure that they can stay within the game here. The bottom side needs to be really cautious because not only is super minions spawning towards that ultimate push, they need to dedicate somebody towards that. It is also the furthest point away from the Lord.
Yes, that's true. The Lord has been spawned out 16 to 12 in favor of LourvSG. Goal difference now has shifted to LourvSG as well with around 2,000 gold.
It's still really close at being 50 minutes in. 2000 does not amount to that much. It is going to come back to this final fight, and that could spell disaster for the side of LourvSG, and Tyrants will have a little bit of advantage because they have that many turrets simply still up and available.
Yep, that's true. 4 members of Tyrants waiting on the sideline, trying to bait out any solo laner LourvSG.
It looks like they should be starting. In fact, they do start it off. They are in pretty good positions to be helping it. Zilong is all the way that he needs to deal with the next wave that's crashing into the bottom. Lord, down to half health already. Wonderful defense coming here by Grok. Will not be able to prevent much of them from coming in.
Grok.
The slow is good. Lord has
been slain by the Balmor from the Tyrant side. It looks like the strategy from Grok to provide attention, to provide distraction, so that none of the members of LourvSG is brave enough to go for the Baron. Sorry, not Baron. Again, oh my gosh, I meant slap your face. It's a Lord, man. In the Lord pit. And right now, they're gonna go for the push on the top side. Meanwhile, LourvSG a lot of mid side.
They are forcing here LourvSG to respond to this up top, allowing Lord to come through. Zilong is there doing exactly what it is needed. Pushing up the extra wave will slow it down just a little bit more. Looks like they will be able to chip out the top tower with what is left. The wave is crushing it. Akai needs a really good ultimate to be able to stop this. Will he be able to succeed? We'll find out. Does the wall come up from Grok?
Here comes the tower dive. Maybe taking down the tower. They might go in for the kills. Here comes the team fight. But it looks like the mega kill. Seal finally killed down that Kagura. Balmor a kill on his own as well. Still not there yet. Argus just got has managed just to slay one member from the LourvSG. However, on the other side of the map, Balmor give a very good damage towards the top side of LourvSG.
It was a little bit of a shame here because they had spent so many members up top. The Lord did go in and start hitting the final structure that's available there, but unfortunately not quite enough to bring it down. So once again, really good defense coming out from LourvSG. However, there's so much.
Oh no, look at the base. Look at the base a little bit more. Oh my gosh.
So much that is not left to defend. Just that few structures, the wind, really a typhoon could bring it all down. And the pressure, unrelenting.
What Tyrant needs to do right now is just to try and push a lane, maybe giving again Grok to actually do the split push.
Split push is definitely one of the possibilities that's there. We are seeing that the next buff has responded. Tyrants is all grouped up looking for the next catch. Looks like they almost had it there with Chow, but the team is not quite ready and available to come through. At the same time, Akai hoping to spot out somebody, hoping to come in for the engage as well to eke it away. But unfortunately, this does not look like what's going to be happening. Tyrants versus LourvSG. It's coming down to the wire. 19 minutes on the mark. 14 to 18 and only 1,000 goal lead. That's a really close game.
Yeah, that's a really close game. Still, goal difference just slightly bigger, 40 to 18. And I'm not sure if they're gonna bring this game beyond 20 minutes. What Tyrant needs to do now is just to send someone that can go for an off-lane push, and the remainders remain in the fight in the mid lane, most likely 4 members.
They need to go for the catch. They need to make an engage here. If they don't do that, it's only going to go into the favor of LourvSG. So the time is really winding down for Tyrants here. They're not really playing by their names, you know, their innate ability here. And I think they need to be that. They need to show the dominating force and push through and make a fight. You have the side lanes that are heavily pushing out. Do that. But it looks like they are going to be waiting for Lord. It is going to be another 21 seconds before it does come up. And that's going to be the next fight. If the zoning is still good as the rest, it looks like it's going to be the final push as the game, because there are no inhibitors that are left to prevent the super minions from crashing in. And it looks like there's going to be already a good development coming up from the bottom side where there's less attention being spent towards.
So will they start the fight here very soon? And it
certainly is possible. Does not find the exact engagement they want. Nice chip damage coming across. Will make them just a little bit more juicier to be leaning towards here. Carry needs to be careful. They're backing in from Saber. I like this. Lord, let's go down a little bit more.
A little bit more for actually Team Love to do a small comeback onto Team Tyrants.
Tyrant really has the advantage here because of the two inhibitors that are down. They just need to wait more patiently. The engage just come through!
Here comes Akai with the spin to win on towards the wall. Aurora providing that out for that damage. And it looks like, Kagura has been taken down thanks to Argus. Carry got that kill onto the Saber as well, trying to do a comeback. Nice hook there by the Argus. And is Carry still alive? Yep, Carry is still alive. She can run away there. Double kill after they got the Argus. Shut down by the Zilong. Taking down that Carry who tried to run away. Grog manages to kill Aurora. Right now 2 versus 1 Akai. And oh my god, Zilong went back to the base. The slap did not actually hit the Akai, and Akai might actually run away safely.
He will be able to get away to safety here. He needed to go back so quickly because the minions could have ended the game here. The trade-off between the two, really good spectacular fashion coming across from the none and only Aurora that's stopping the two of them and slowing the third meant that the fight could be turned around into their favor. Unfortunately though, not quite enough.
Not quite enough. 70 to 20.
3,000 on the goal board as well. As we calm down just for a second, Lord, the next fight.
Yes. Who will take the Lord? This time will it be Tyrant? Will it be LourvSG? But Tyrant is nearby the Lord pit.
They have something off. Zilong is coming through. Will he be able to find a good flank? In fact, he is being chased away here. Argus hiding off at the side as well. This is going to be a pincer move. Argus coming from the back.
Kagura not open his ult, but it looks like Argus trying to make that flank move there. Was forced to run away. Still 70 to 20, and we are entering one of the longest game in Mobile Legends right now. 23 minutes.
It is definitely reaching a point where everybody is level 15. A lot of items are being created here. Marksmen are really strong. We need to be careful of Carry's positioning here. Does get caught.
Oh, finally they managed to get caught. Catch that Carry with the Charles out at the back. A lot of things are happening, but they want to go for that. Carry take it down. In the process, Saber comes along into the graveyard. Argus just killed the Balmont. They're now chasing the. They are chasing Grog back up top. Will manage to save it out. No, does go through.
Oh my god, Grog. Flickering forward, hoping for that last kill. Ends up with his own life being taken away. It is going to be relatively same yet again. 5,000 now into LourvSG's side. As we are seeing Zilong being able to solo Lord away. They will be able to continue this. However, will it be enough? We see Grog, we see Char, we see Kagura coming in. Already the zoning is going away. It looks like it's going to be slightly of a futile attempt.
Oh, Akai has been taken up by Saber there, but he has immortality. He can still be alive after that. As same goes to Zilong. And the fight for the Lord has been cancelled out. Nicely timed there by the Tyrants to actually stop LourvSG from doing anything towards the Lord. Now they want the Lord.
There's definitely a lot of fighting going back and forth with the Lord here. Zilong is still doing a really good job, making sure that he's going back, defending that bottom lane because he needs to. The kid has got
engaged it onto towards, I think it was Zilong. No, it was on Saber, and Carry manages to kill Saber. That this gives a lot of room for Tyrants to actually take the Lord. Akai as well as Zilong nearby. One more fling. It looks like he flings. I can't see properly. He flings Carry, and Aurora just manages to kill Chow. Right now, Carry is running low. Might die here. Double kill by that Aurora on towards the Carry. And immortality. And Kagura has been finished up there. Balmont is still alive. Grog is still alive. 4 members of LourvSG is going to get the lot. But you gotta be careful, LourvSG. Your base are now being pushed by the creeps, aka minions.
Belmont's going to go in, try to make as much as possible. If he is able to kill off Zilong with Grog's help, it will be the end. The Lord now does go down. They need to have quick teleports back, or they're going to move back there. The Lord has been slain and secured by LourvSG, and the defense comes through.
Yeah, this is the strong defense by LourvSG, despite two third tier towers has been taken down. One on bot side, one on top side, mid side is not doing fairly well as well. 20-25 on the scoreboard. It's already 26 minutes of the game. Whew, this is a very long game.
It is drawing out. The teams here are... It really comes down to not defense. It comes down to the lack of ability to close games. Now, this is the first time LourvSG is securing the Lord. Will they be able to close out the game? Because unfortunately, Tyrants have managed to do it twice. Crack the base, not quite fried the egg. This time around, LourvSG has a shot at it. Definitely a poise towards it. Zilong did push on the wave already all towards the bottom there. At least they will be able to get 2 turrets if they are able to continue this. The freeze of control!
The freeze was nice there by the Aurora. 3 member has been frozen down. Here comes Ignition. Argus who open up the ulti to survive. Grog has been taken out by that Argus. 3 members of the Tyrants are now running low onto his mid lane. Immortality is still up for the Shaw. Mid lane tower has been taken out. Lot is still alive. Spin to win the Balmon, and finally Lord has been taken down. Yes, the freeze by the Aurora, but the knockout connects nicely. Saber has been taken out by the Kagura as well on the double kill, but however the base has been cracked open by LourvSG. That was a nice comeback from the losing team at first.
It was definitely under pressure there, so really good job coming up to LourvSG, being able to not only push and secure the game, the defense that were coming through time and time again.